My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was EC.
The following contest is scheduled.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. That's what it's all about, folks. For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
To the sky!
Oh, the high risk does not pay off. JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
While midnight always strikes and fairy tales are not real, Punk avoids the attack.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Stalking from above.
Sky high. Wow, cross body. The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
We all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business.
Oh, the pinning combination!
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Butterfly backbreaker.
JBL isn't being given any room to recover.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the champ. Rocked with the point of the elbow. Batten down the hatches. These two are loaded.
Oh, man. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. And this match is swiftly turning into a lockdown drag-out affair.
Spin kick to the midsection. Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Got to sleep. The champ with a stunning display of dominance. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi
And a rope straight to hold. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship. I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here, and they just busted out an impactful maneuver. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological. Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%. No way! Oh, no, went big and pays for it. Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor. He gets into the ring.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Oh, my God.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he just decides to end the hold. Wonder what he's thinking here.
Oh! Mysterio dodges.
Huge kick connects. Up and around. Down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeat. Here comes a big-time power bomb. No, great reversal. Shoulders down. Countered into a new cover. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt. Hopefully he has a strategy. Bad sight here. Dangling helpless in the corner. Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here. Right in the breadbasket. Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held. I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers. And what a maneuver we just saw there. Overwhelming offense now from Punk. See him? There's #1 contender.
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This...
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects. Is it enough for Punk?
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? Amazing! Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio. CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Andy counters. Kick. Wow. Just disheartening to see Mysterio struggle here.
CM Punk is up.
Face first. He just manages to get to the rope. Submission hold has to be let go.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Here is your winner.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all. As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses.
Take off all the way to the outside.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive.
Follows it up with a clothesline.
Bellied out over here by our announce table.
I think that means it's time for us to step away from the announce table for safety's sake.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
And he is directed into the corner.
Uh-oh. Here we go. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have compromised.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
Forearm shot to the face.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton's leg with the monkey wrench, the mental anguish Punk has put Randy's family through, what Randy Orton should do, and what Randy Orton can.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Wow. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold. I'm racking my brain wondering why. The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton. We don't know if we'll see Orton's pounds of Punk tonight. He
Whatever it takes to win.
threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Orton getting worked on right now.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
And a kick. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharp shooter and forcing a tap out. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. This time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that.
This is Orton's for the take.
This could be it. He could win it all here. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Are you kidding me? Not even a one count.
CM Punk with a great movement. No, he connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
Perfectly X tap.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't. Face first. Set down. It's locked. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
There goes Undertaker. Perched up top.
Oh my gosh!
And slides back into the ring.
Throwing caution to the ring.
Terrible landing on the outside.
Looked to become a highlight reel. Instead, just became a cautionary tale.
Paying the price tremendously now.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter, more intense match would better play to Taker's strengths here.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Perched up top. Through the air. And connects.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time.
Here we go. Whoa, look out.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Unloads with the boot. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
What a really great swinging neck breaker.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious. Launched right out of the ring.
Watch out. Good Lord. Taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
He beats the count. Barely.
Neck breaker. Picture perfect. The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now.
He is looking to do some serious harm. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Under. Watch out!
And Undertaker is one step quicker. Able to slip out of that situation.
And he heads back into the ring.
And he's able to avoid that offense. Kick. Boom.
And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough? Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Reversal by The Undertaker. Kick gets caught. Into a dragon screw. Game changer. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
The ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now. Back.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Gone to sleep. Is it enough to overcome Undertaker? How?
Got CM Punk trying to do He breaks the ref's count after one. Not quite enough to put him away.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
300-pound running DDT. Bang! Crucial counter there. Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Gone to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Quick cover for the win.
Wow, just barely making it out.
Defeating the dead man is no simple task.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. And look at how tight.
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus,
Over 17,000.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night?
Exploder suplex.
Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena face first. Setting up. It's locked. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold. Might have felt like he was losing a grip and triangle armbar. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Face first. Setting up. The Koji clutches it. Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked.
And now Punk on the defensive. Can he stop this from being cinched in?
And he very quickly counters. Squat suplex. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. It failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him,
From way up, diving double axe handle. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
From the heavens, coming down hard with the splash.
consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
CM Punk says tonight is not about Cena or The Rock. It's all about the WWE title or WrestleMania. He says tonight is about the future.
While Punk is right about the future, tonight is indeed about using all of those things to establish Punk as the future. This is a man who successfully defended the WWE title at WrestleMania, but did so on a night that The Rock and Cena were in the main event. Oh, whoa! Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed.
Oh, turned inside out.
John Cena, sunset flip powerbomb.
Oh! Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania? Propping him up in the corner.
What a counter.
Knee to the face in the corner.
Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet me. Go. Choke slip. Can John Cena survive this?
What? You've got to be kidding me.
I don't believe it.
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to...
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. Punk dodges out in time.
Oh, what a club.
Boom.
Looking stunned here, guys. He's putting something together. Oh, Cena with a fake. And it's John Cena looking for the win. And a kick out right away.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
Hoisted up. Powerbomb. Desperate situation.
But right hands could...
Face first. Setting up. On the Koji clutch locked in. Cena with nowhere to go. Is Cena going to tap out?
Tapped out. Tapped out.
The winner of this match, Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years.
The following contest
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The people's champion, the real...
introducing the challenger.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into the... Face first. Setting up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch.
Gee, he makes the choice to abandon the hold. Face first. Setting up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession. Oh, no! Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
Ducks the clothesline and caught.
Attempted clothesline blocked into a Uranagi.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Big time height on that kick.
And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here, and Punk's no doubt.
Trying armbar. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
High red district for CM Punk.
From above.
From the top. Double handle connects.
From above.
Here we go.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Oh, yeah, from the top. Bullseye with the elbow.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to maneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months.
Look out! Suicide dive!
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
And he tosses it back in now. Hammerlock now into a lariat. The Rock is being taken full advantage of now.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
The Rock has got to get his wits about him.
Catches the leg. Got him caught. Dragon screw.
Set up in the corner now. Follows it up with that running bulldog.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
What's it going to take to win? And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Boom! Good defense from him. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice. Atomic drop.
Punk dodges out in time.
Neck breaker into the floor.
That was pretty.
Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
And CM Punk perhaps looking to deliver a GTS knee to the...
The Rock in his clutches. Rock bottom. Absolutely disrespecting the champion with that. And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the...
There is no low CM Punk won't
Pin for the title.
No, he gets the shoulder.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. That's hooked in deep. Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the...
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining...
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on, no problem. That he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that. To show he still is the best in the world.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
And he evades sudden, swift, and
no signs of either combatant backing down.
Neither competitor is backing down. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
all this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Wicked roundhouse kick. Whoa, what an axe handle.
CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA.
Up high.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
You are now entering
Lesnar with a huge release German suplex. Calf kick on the money.
heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
Stalking from above. And boom!
Cross body from the top. Ooh!
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at Wrestle...
Soaring all the way to the outside.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Devastating kick. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair. Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
Brock must be phased after this string of action.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Oof. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast. But I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage.
Crashing into the chair.
There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys.
He's able to counter that. Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition.
Oh, heads up, chairs flies. Who knows what's coming next?
Ooh, stinging kick.
Lights out.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Stalking from above.
Look out. You gotta be kidding me.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Wants to finish this.
Taking flight.
This is
From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy. About to be locked
locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
It just goes to show you never turn your back on the beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
Who throws a kendo stick? Crazy.
He is looking to do...
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Boom! GTS. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
There's two. Shoulder up before three.
Perform on your heavy hitters. The result will be the same. Brock Lesnar will not stay down.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Face first.
Setting up.
Koji clutches it in.
You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for...
There it is, tapping out.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong on his own with...
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a flying,
Gets out of dodge.
side slam.
Nice. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
Neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Wants to finish this.
From the top.
And another climb. He's making a statement here.
From above.
From way up. Double axe handle connects.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Just beat down with that wrench. Emotions running high. This is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre. Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
The golden sleep GTS from Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
Ooh, hit him with that wrench.
like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Nails the GTS. No way Drew's getting up now. McIntyre a step ahead there.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs. Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. DDT!
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Punk now with a quick double and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
He's starting to get up, but he might be put right back.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
for as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and a Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania.
Wow. When you lay out Seth's resume like that, he might have an even more decorated career than the man who calls himself the best in the world.
It looks like things are spilling out into the WWE Universe. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot.
And CM Punk to Rollins.
I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man.
Into the pin, this could be it.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a one. Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Stomp.
That could be Punk's
Looking for the
demise.
pin. Punk powers out, still going strong.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about now. In the counter from Rollins.
Punk avoids the attack.
Kick finds the mark.
Rollins finding himself in deep trouble here against Punk. No chorus can help this man now. Into a powerbomb.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
CM Punk from the top rope. Oh, he misses the mark. Crashing and burning. What a miss from up high.
Hammerlock now.
his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Well-placed kick. A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof.
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
Another stiff shot to the head here. Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could...
Oh, we know what's coming.
Quick way to respond with a reversal. He answers right back.
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi,
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to count.
opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, got to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Stalking from above.
Launching.
Wow, cross body. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
Caught the leg.
Bang! Bit of MMA with that roundhouse. Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Neckbreaker. Picture perfect. Oh, this should be it. Punk with his opponent up. GTS connects.
That spells doom for Rollins.
2 count. He's still in this fight.
Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Whiplash neckbreaker. Looking to put the match away here. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your...
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of
It's a clash of the titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their role that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Just a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's back on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here.
There it is. He can end it here.
Stop the ring count before 2.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment. What's Roman doing? Looking around under the ring. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's rallying attacks.
Man, what timing on that counter. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some
Textbook O'Connor roll. O'Connor roll. Roll takedown against the cover.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first. And he turned it around. Drop kick from behind.
Reigns able to get out of the way.
Arm trap. Just unloading knees to the body.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. And we just saw some serious offense. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. He's headed up high.
Up high.
Diving hammer strike.
Wants to finish this.
Lift off.
Cross body.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Ooh, slammed down hard.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
Rollins lining up.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Clothesline.
Roundhouse kick on the mark.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
Sling blade action.
Let's see if Punk can find an answer after taking that.
Catches the kick.
Ooh, roundhouse connects.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi commits, and now
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Looks like he's coming back in. Piercing chop. And out.
This could be it. It could end right here.
Shoulder up right away.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
go to the sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Two. He gets the shoulder up before three.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath. CM Punk looking. He saw that one coming.
Knew what Roman had coming. Finds the mark. Super kick.
Crashing back to earth.
And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of the room.
Roman Slayer. Seth has got to dig deep now. And this could be it.
Two.
What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
Here is your winner.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Schoolboy plan to put this one away.
Gets the shoulder up.
Tried to make short work of things here.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But Perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
WrestleMania main event, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, CM Punk in a triple threat match with nothing but pride on the line. Each man came here to win and win at all costs. Looking for the quick pin. Intercepts the pin attempt. And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there. Clothesline. CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now he turns back on him for tonight.
Taking him to the corner now.
Wards that off. What a response!
Has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it happens.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Roman just mocking his opponent now.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company. Badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins
Charging himself up and going in for the kill with that. Here's Seth's big chance. And into the pin.
Mounting their...
and that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Russian leg sweep. Rollins getting work done. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk. And both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
And able to skirt around that attack. Reigns was waiting for that. Punk devising something.
Oh, clothesline. Working on the arm.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Struck with a calf kick. Connected hard with the calf kick.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Snaps the leg across the head. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a job.
On the top.
Big elbow.
Oh, man.
Going up to the top now.
If this lands, it's over.
Phoenix Splash connects.
And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is the Tribal Chief. Look out!
Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
And Seth, this one's for the match.
the ground. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count.
And he saves the matchup.
Gets driven into the corner.
Seen Rollins do this before.
Punk now lifting his opponent up. A back down with a GTS.
That's going to keep Rollins down.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
Finding their way out of this position.
Will create separation. Stops the kick. Dragon screw.
Opponent tied up, but shots to the temple right on the point of the elbow.
Oh, he scattered that one. Fix first. All set up. Oh, the Koji clutch locked in. He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in time.
Tapped out.
Here is your...
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for...
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here. Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
His Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game. The spine absorbing all of that impact.
HBK disarmed here.
And down with the belly to belly. Scooped up for a slam.
Hitman is performing with such precision right now.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Uncorked a big punch. This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Just from a style standpoint, Brett and Shawn are totally opposite. Brett's slow and methodical with a technical approach versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We could go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more. The ring post, figure four leg lock applied. Brett's bent on destroying HB.
Figure four, leg lock.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
2.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Nice Russian leg sweep.
Yet another targeted attack to the torso there. Stretching that shoulder.
And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage onto Michaels.
Boom.
Looking to go up high. And Bret off the top rope in the referee now. There's press! There's press! Teeing off. Being placed in the corner here. There it is! Reverse!
The Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharpshooter applied.
But Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the Extreme.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it.
Lash neck breaker. A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. Oh, Jack caught by the counter. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
He's found some breathing room here, and he'd be wise to take advantage.
And now heading back inside the ring.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Everything he can do to create space here. Spinning kick in the gut.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's. And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Just hurling that safety cone with such force.
Oh, man. Clocked with that shovel.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here. Oh, I don't care who you are. Getting hit with a shovel definitely hurts.
Boom.
Jack wards that attack off.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
And battling out a very unsafe and precarious area.
There's plenty of ways this could go wrong fighting up on the stage like this.
And a Exerting damage there.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Flying through the air and connects.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't.
Oh, look!
You gotta be kidding me.
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke, and it paid off.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw. Cactus Jack just executed a picture-perfect play from his violent playbook. And now Punk's days just might be numbered.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Dueling reversals.
What a hit from Jack.
Neater on the rocks.
That holds back Cactus Jack's attack.
Brilliant countering by both competitors. CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS.
Cactus with a cause for alarm.
Taking advantage of the opportunity.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like the end is near.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Oh, this is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Boom! This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Come on, this has got way too far. Just stop this already. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Bang! He finds a counter.
Cactus Jack looking for the double-arm DDT.
As Cactus Jack delivered the exclamation. Cover!
Cactus Jack once again thriving in the land of extreme.
Here is your winner, Cactus Jack!
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even...
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team.
There's no holds barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
He didn't even let the count hit one.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era.
CM Punk now powers up his opponent and connects with a good GTS.
And Austin is out.
Late in this one, and not even a 1 count.
And Punk might have a swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Painting a mental bullseye on his opponent. This is going to be hellacious.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Oh, man, you felt that.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
All out of sorts. He won't see this coming at all.
Oh, how about you take a shovel across your dome?
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Strong counter from Punk. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake.
Kick, whack!
Stone Cold with a stunner!
Austin got all of it.
Taking a beating from a shovel.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation.
Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
I expected this match.
Top rope.
Flying elbow drop.
The Rattlesnake getting defanged by CM Punk right here. God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel trap. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Wow, what impact!
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend
Hitting the chair with full force.
an extremely rough landing onto the chair? That pain's not going to go away anytime soon. Luther's press and now nailing his opponent with multiple punches.
A hellstorm's coming, courtesy of the Texas Rattlesnake. These two
Austin going big.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stunner!
Kick, whack, stunner.
that finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Austin going big.
Stunner! Stone Cold!
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Cover! Kicks out. He still has life.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here. This is absolute. And look at this. Punk about to be trapped in a bag. I must submit, after all that punishment, he had no choice but tap out.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt went. Now a takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
He manages to make it barely a 1 count.
Way too early to go for it here.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkid. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize.
Taking flight. Whoa, look out. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Top rope for Eddie.
Blast off. All the way to the outside.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you.
Blast off.
Through the air. And connects.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
From the heavens. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
From the top.
Whoa, look out.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
From the top.
Oh, hold on. Things turn around quickly.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent. Take off!
Totally missed that one.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, nails the GTS. Guerrero's on his last breath, not even close. How far is this thing gonna go?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
Back up top, he cannot be stopped. From the heavens.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Beautiful senton. Bam! CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Oh, a neck breaker.
This Chicago crowd getting even more excited. CM Punk is showing what he's capable of against Eddie.
Check out the springboard.
Flying in like a missile. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
He's gearing up for something.
Boom! DDT.
Looking so dominant here. Can attack at will.
Inverted vertical suplex.
Ooh. Put everything behind that kick.
Strong kick.
Oh. Latino Heat taking full control of the match. One amigo. Two amigos. I think we all know what's coming next.
Three amigos.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago. On the top.
Splash by Eddie.
Will Eddie make it pay off? Two. Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner.
slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no counts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania, and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all.
Counters! And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere! Simply too close to the ropes this time.
Just ejected from the ring. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us. Tag with a punch.
Capitalizes against the game. What's Punk got forthcoming? With the lariat.
Leg hook for a fisherman suplex. The reversal and a clothesline takes them down.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The authority just don't want CM Punk. That's the long and short of it.
It's a business decision. Not everyone can be the face of the company. Not everyone can be a part of WrestleMania, Corey.
But the man had a WWE Championship reign of 434 days, Wade. If that's a guy you leave off your WrestleMania plans, then I too have to question the motives of higher-ups.
You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy, but he can't continue to
Lift off. Spine from the top. Uh-oh, capture. Driven into the knee.
Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO of the WWE. He didn't want the guy in a suit and tie. He wanted the cerebral assassin.
Waking up the beast inside could have been the ruiner to CM Punk's WrestleMania.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
On a place calf kick there.
Humiliate Triple H tonight. Has told the game, I'm in the ring every week performing at the highest level, and that's what makes me the best in the world.
A bit of a jab. Punk inferring that Triple H spends more time in the boardroom than in the ring these days, trying to imply that the game isn't ring ready. But let me tell you, Triple H, nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. What the heck is this manager doing looking out of the ring? She can't be acting like this.
That is going to leave some serious wounds.
And the confidence in Punk is growing. He can feel Triple H fading, holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations.
Punk about to take flight.
Elbow drop to the heart. And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk! The plunge! Triple H went down in a heap.
And right away into the pin. 2. Punk did it! Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later.
The following contest.
The Apex Predator. The WWE. Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely.
And he goes for the pin. Bringing up the pin count there.
He's in his clutches.
Connected full force with the chair.
Talking about a hard landing. Flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof. Into a choke. Calf kick on the money. What you doing here, Corey? The colossal clutch. See it.
Slipped right underneath.
From the top. Standing connects. Hooked up.
You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat. That they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been 3 titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Everything's in Randy's favor right now. A stiff blow to the back of the head.
Boom! To the back of the neck.
Oh, man.
Strong knee connects.
Solid contact from the Viper. Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
Randy completely dictating the pace here.
Punk needs to find a way to reverse his fortunes.
Boom! Lights out. And he re-enters into the ring.
A little cockiness here.
Will the champ make that? He clearly wants to dish out more punishment. Oh, what a kick. CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going to the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
Pretty submission being applied.
Incredible display of power.
His curse is broken. And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Submission hold. Oh my, that could have been it, but he breaks up the hold.
That could be a knockout. Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still have the animal in him?
The champ finding the best shot choice in the world title.
Oh, he was almost finished.
Just look at the shock on the champ's face.
That should have been it.
Orton locking in the submission.
And his hold is getting tough. The hold is broken.
And a quick schoolboy.
And the kayak kicks out before the refs count.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again. Back into the ring now.
Punk's vulnerable here.
What a powerful belly to...
And here we go. This could be real bad news for Batista.
That stretch could lead to a snap.
Applying torturous amounts of pressure to the spine.
This hurt.
He put an end to that hold. Uh-oh.
Really predictable.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
Impressive display of power.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Vintage Randy Orton.
Perfect execution by the champion.
Good reflexes from him.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
From way up.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers and a pace it. Hold on, is he thinking of a submission here?
So much torque applied with that stretch.
Perfectly executed submission hold, locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Did the champ just close this out and straight into the pin attempt?
Randy
Orton secured the hold here, looking for the submission. Wow, look at the torque.
He just seems to be laser focused on destroying the spine and completely. The Viper wins it all. Orton defeats both Punk and Batista.
The winner of this match.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for
Cena defending the title against anyone.
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV. But tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
Well, with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the U.S. title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it.
And now a pop-up uppercut.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, shoulders down, championship at stake. And he kicks out.
Early going still, was never going to get a count there. Belly to belly. Look at this from Cena.
Uh-oh. He knew what was coming there.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
He's making his way to ringside now. Fisherman suplex. The John Cena U.S. Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for Punk. This isn't just about what the U.S. title would mean to him. This is about dismantling Cena and proving once again that he's a better competitor than the franchise.
Taking the shoulder to them hard there.
He's got him now. Ninja driver.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
Setting them up in the corner.
Just like that, Cena gets intercepted.
You cannot understate how much of a mental advantage Punk has in this one. The best in the world has known for a long time he was going to answer John Cena's call tonight. But Cena, he just found out a few minutes ago.
Punk having the mental advantage is always troublesome to an opponent for the title.
And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
That may have been an easy kick out, but they'll surely get harder as this match continues. John Cena, CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical. Monkey flip right on the money.
And into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back. With a series of forearms.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions at
John Cena looking to end this. The champ might have just ended things right there. Here's two. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
We are looking at a competitor who simply refuses to let their championship dreams be snuffed out.
And Cena's shocked, but we know that kick out has only made him more determined.
proof these superstars have done their homework. Cena retains.
Here is your winner.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right.
And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles?
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. AJ Styles has the edge when it comes to aerial attacks. CM Punk is the better brawler. I expect each man to make this his kind of match, and whoever is more successful in doing so is likely to end up the victor.
Ouch. Turns that back on CM Punk. Styles and Punk have obviously competed against each other outside WWE. How's that past experience and familiarity going to come into play here tonight?
Out of WWE, AJ Styles may have a winning record over CM Punk, but here in the big leagues, Punk's the one with the experience and the high-profile wins. Punk's coming into WrestleMania a seasoned pro at this point, while Styles is currently experiencing the biggest match of his career on the biggest stage. Nerves might just set in for Styles, and if they do, Punk's going to capitalize.
Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk call in reinforcements against Rey Mysterio, using foreign weapons when attempting to end The Undertaker's streak. But tonight is a bit different. Punk!
AJ Styles has the leg trap, rolls through here.
And the rest will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
Roll up here. Almost ended it there.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Counter right when it was needed. Elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. And he finds a way to elude that attack. Absolutely relentless offense here. Ooh.
Styles telling the audience now to watch him. Watch AJ get things phenomenally done.
Perfect kick.
Oof.
Punk avoids the attack.
Took him out at the knee.
AJ Styles is getting it done. He has to know he's ever so close.
Powerbomb position.
But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that. AJ now so inventive, rolling,
Reaching the ropes and forcing the break.
Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
oh, just taking out the leg with absolute precision. Oh,
Bang. Boom.
swift kick finds its mark. Smiley dipping out of harm's way.
Just a full-on blitz from Styles.
Styles bringing the fight to point, refusing to let up or back down for even a second.
Another blow pin attempt on AJ. The ref not even getting to one.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Setting them up. This is going to be nasty. Good God, that's devastating.
Oof.
Strong kick.
Quick evasion from him there.
Caught with a lariat.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Shoulders down. See him. Oh, my heaven.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
And Punk now lifting his opponent off. And back.
GTS.
AJ won't come back from that. Whoa! How do you even do that? Kicking out at one. After a move like that,
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. He connects with a counter. Taking steps toward the top rope. AJ cat
from the sky.
Wow, cross body.
Bodies are bruised, egos are hurt, wills have been tested, and neither Punk nor Styles is backing down yet.
We obviously knew this match was going to go the extra mile, but this is even more than I think anyone expected. Preparing to take his best shot.
Check out the springboard.
The springboard attack fails to land.
CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders.
GTS! Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. AJ Styles rolls through. Here it comes. Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Able to prevent Styles' attack. Fights back. Ooh, he fends that off. AJ reverses.
Managing to evade a protect.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. AJ. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Took him out the knee.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's a...
AJ Styles.
AJ finds the mark. Will that close Punk out?
Makes the cover. And they're still in this.
There is that legend
honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen.
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
It's CM Punk versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. Angle's final match at WrestleMania. His final match ever. WWE. Big counter by Angle. And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Oh, those would have been battles that would have shortened each man's career, no doubt. Over and over again, getting beaten down with force. Just continuous domination being shown.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle was ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You got worms in your ears or something. Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Look, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear. He's not... Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Leg, not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary bait.
Uh-oh. Way too through the air. And connects.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Looking for the ankle lock. Locking it in.
Rolls through, able to escape the ankle lock.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker. And no matter how we got here, this is a match the people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold. Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold. Clothesline. Turns around Angle's move. Ooh, great anticipation.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor anticipated
look at all this wrenching. The bend, tap out, tap out.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can
Shoulders down, punny predicament.
That's too early for that.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help. Oh!
And stomping away in the corner.
Just ruthless. There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the
shoulders are down. A kick out before the referee can get to one.
Still fighting to keep in this thing.
These two trading one blow after another. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Sister Abigail
turns it into a pin attempt.
That was not even close to keeping him.
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing. The claw! This one's over.
The Fiend can seal it here. You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Can they get the grip locked in?
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe he lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt.
As unsafe a position as can be, mounted on the turnbuckle, And now, down with a bang superplex.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
An absolutely punishing series from The Fiend. Punk is looking rocked.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective.
Quick evasion from him there.
Fez press, raining down right hands.
Sister Abigail.
I don't know how Punk can recover from that. The Fiend may have victory in his twisted sights.
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
The Fiend wins it. Here is your winner, The
An honor to know him, to have worked with him.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one it couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world. Thunderous clothesline.
Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
She was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
Back body drop.
They finish each other's sentences, they finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence.
From the top. Elbow drop. A lot of variables at play in this intergender tag match. All four competitors have been subject to mixed tag rules before, where the men could only fight the men and vice versa. But tonight, intergender fighting is allowed.
And I know both Maurice and AJ Lee have that chip on their shoulder. Maurice has always looked down on CM Punk and would love nothing more than hurting the best in the world. Let's not forget that AJ Lee used to be general manager of Raw, where Miz was a constant nuisance. Now she can let her frustration out without any fear of professional retribution. Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training, but also won the first season of NXT.
Maurice with the French kiss! And that is why you don't cross the it couple. CM Punk and AJ Lee clearly learning the hard way here.
Turn it around with a reversal. Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter.
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes.
An A-list knee strike by The Miz.
Whoa, a truly rough blow to the head, which appears to be the main target here. A blow like that might have them seeing stars right now.
Counter by CM Punk. AJ Lee recently making in her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best.
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk.
Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Kick to the gut, and Miz has his opponent hooked. Boom, DDT. Reorientating them in the...
Wow, tag. Double team coming.
Stereo faceplant, and that could very well mark the end of the road for CM Punk and AJ Lee as a tag team, courtesy of a true must-see couple. Wow. The list of accolades for Punk and...
You do it here, Corey.
The colossal clutch.
Trying to get out of the submission, and does.
Inside cradle.
Rolling in a small package. And she's able to stop the count early.
I am honestly at a loss for words right now.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Oh, point of the elbow hits the target.
Oh, what a hot kick. Placing her in the corner. Counter. Saw it coming.
Looking to end this. The score.